How's it going, folks? How are you? Welcome back to the Brock Jr. channel. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another edition of WLW Saturday Night Slam. I am your voice of We Live Wrestling, Brock Jr. We're coming to you from the Davis Arena here in Louisville, Kentucky, home of OVW. Thank you, OVW, for moving over to the side to let us occupy this arena. We have a great show for you tonight. We are 2 weeks away from Thriller Night, Bumpin' the Night. We're going to have that Thriller Night report. We have 5 great matches we're going to talk to you about. It's going to scare the living daylight out of you. Yes, we are talking about Thriller Night, a Bumpin' the Night. All right, tonight's Saturday Night Slam is brought to you by McDou's. It is home of the McDoo combo. Why don't you head over to your local McDou's, grab yourself the McDoo combo. It's got all of the works. It's a double quarter pounder with cheese, some hot fresh fries, a soft drink of your choosing, and they prefer damn cherry cola, because one taste of this will make you say, damn, is that cherry? All right, let's take a look at what's going to happen tonight. We have 4 great matches for you. If I could show it to you. Man, I'm telling you. Let's go ahead and get this, get the card. All right, there we go. Folks, we have a rematch for the WLW World Television Championship. The World Television Champion Levi McCRAY with his valet, Miss Laydee, part of Lady and Gentlemen, will defend this championship against THUNDERFIST, who has been granted a rematch for the television championship. Also, we will see in action for the first time DUKANE Spears, the Duke DUKANE Spears from Big Box Wrestling. He'll be taking on the Tonight Show with Bo Phoenix. In tag team action, Jake and the PHATMAN, who injured one half of the Superhero Brothers. They're going to be in tag team action again with the Superhero Brothers tonight. And in a main event, Cactus Jackie will go one-on-one against the #1 contender for the WLW Women's World Championship, BUSTY RHODES. If you can remember, Cactus Jackie has a win over Candy Corn. But tonight, Cactus Jackie and BUSTY RHODES, they will get it on here on Saturday Night Slam. All right, let's go head on down to the ring and get the show going, shall we? It is our first match, rematch for the WLW World Television Championship. Heading down to the ring, folks, there they go. Miss Laydee, accompanying her man, Levi McCRAY, formerly named Dat Dame. Levi McCRAY is going to be the underdog in this match. Well, no, he's the champion. Let's have him be favored. Don't know what's going to happen in these matches. And here comes THUNDERFIST with a huge pop here in the Davis Arena in Louisville, Kentucky. THUNDERFIST, always a fan favorite here. And let's go ahead and put the markers down. Those are the fatigue markers, fatigue chips. Referee for this match will be good old Bubba Rose. That Dame is a heel. THUNDERFIST is a face. All right, let's go to the introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is set for one fall, and it's for the WLW World Television Championship. To my right, the challenger from a severe storm, weighing 221 pounds, THUNDERFIST. And to my left, representing Laydee and gentlemen, accompanied by his valet, Miss Laydee, he is the reigning, defending WLW World Television Champion, LEVI McCRAY. All right, Miss Laydee heading on out to the ring. Let's get the belt off of LEVI. Rematch for the WLW World Television Championship. LEVI McCRAY defeated THUNDERFIST a few weeks ago for that title. All right, let's shuffle up the fast action card deck. All right. Bo Phoenix will be the ally of LEVI McCRAY. THUNDERFIST's ally, Patch, is still out with a neck injury. So he doesn't have his ally with him. All right, let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 4. We're heading to highlight reel O. Okay, and let's roll, Soul. We roll a 16. 16 in highlight reel O says, favorite wrestler angered by opponent's excuses. Increased grudge grade 2 points. The favorite wrestler is LEVI. He is angered at THUNDERFIST's excuses for losing the World Television Championship a few weeks ago to LEVI McCRAY. So that Dame will go from a 12 to a 14. He gets 2 grudge grade points. All right, let's see if he has anything of importance. A 6-event suspension. I forgot to erase that. Let's see if THUNDERFIST has anything of importance. Broken nose. Injured for 5 matches. Is this old? A broken nose. When did this happen? I'm going to have to go back and look. I'm just forgetting about everything on these cards. All right, the first fast action card is Agile, and it's a submission. Does LEVI have Agile? He does not. THUNDERFIST, he has Agile, and he can use it on a circle. This will go to him. He puts a submission on to LEVI McCRAY. Wrestler scores 1 point and additional points until opponent breaks hold with a die roll of 1 to 3. If the opponent is strong, it will be a die roll of 1 to 4. THUNDERFIST has LEVI McCRAY tightening up that headlock on him. Is LEVI strong? No, so he will need the die roll of 1 to 3 to get out of that submission. We roll a 2, and he does. He gets out of that headlock. Wild card. And we're going to ring matches wild card. See what's going to take place there. All right. Oh, cage match. We're going to ring matches. Here we go. All right, we roll 25. 25 says, is the wrestler strong? Resists submission hold, lashes back with a body blow for 1 point. If not strong, unable to quickly escape submission hold, opponent scores 3 points. Well, LEVI McCRAY, he is going to go for a submission of his own. THUNDERFIST, oh, no, hold on, let me read that. Unable to quickly escape submission hold. Oh, so that Dame is unable to escape THUNDERFIST's headlock again. THUNDERFIST quickly puts it back on him, and he gets 3 points for it. Thunderfist has that headlock on tight on Levi McCRAY. We have favorite. Levi is not favorite. Thunderfist is favored with a star. This will go to him. We roll a 3, and it's an elbow smash. Elbow smash clothesline. As Levi McCRAY was thrown up against the rope with an Irish whip, he comes back. Thunderfist, a devastating elbow smash clothesline for 2 points. Wow, highlight reel. Roll again, A or B. A is odds, B is even. And we roll a 6. We're going to highlight reel B. We roll a 34 in highlight reel B. Wrestler tosses opponent out of the ring. Opponent injured, unable to return. Wrestler awarded decision. The wrestler will always be the one in the favorite. That is Levi McCRAY. Levi McCRAY, it seems like he's had enough of this, and he grabs Thunderfist, and he just brutally, violently tosses Thunderfist out of the ring. Looks like Thunderfist is hurt. Bubba Rose is giving the 10 count. He counts up to 10. Thunderfist is unable to climb back into the ring, and Levi McCRAY is awarded the decision. He retains the WLW World Television Championship. Let's roll for pre-match. All right, we roll a 6. Who won the match? Heel or face? Heel won the match, so we're going to highlight reel U. Uh-oh. All right, we roll a 56. Heel win results in heel ally. Injuring face during celebration. See injury scenario. Oh, man. So here comes Bo Phoenix celebrating with Levi McCRAY and Miss Laydee. And the Bo Phoenix, he is pouring gas to the fire some more as he is decking Thunderfist and stomping on him, causing Thunderfist to lay helplessly. All right, heel win results in heel ally, injuring face during celebration. See injury scenario below. All right, folks, again, wrestler injured, and we're going to have to roll for how many matches. 1 match Thunderfist will be injured for. Wrestler has choice to continue competing using only non-athletic qualities like smart, favorite, cheat, etc., along with TV and grudge grades. Or wrestler may withdraw from competition and lose TV grades as follows: 1 to 3 weeks reduced by 1 letter grade, 4 to 6 weeks reduced by 2 letter grades. If wrestler decides to compete, increase wrestler's TV grade 1 letter grade for every match won while injured. Well, it looks like Thunderfist will be hurt for 1 match. I'll write that down also. And I got to go back and see why he has a broken nose and out for 5 matches. And they're just giving it to Thunderfist. Bo Phoenix, I'm talking about. And that match is over with. Dat Dame. No, Levi McCRAY. He can't use Dat Dame anymore. Levi McCRAY is still your WLW World Television Championship, and that is too bad. It's what it all comes down to, it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, trying to be a powerful force here in We Live Wrestling. Okay, our next match. We're going to see DUKANE Spears, and I forgot to give him a scratch card. So let me do that real quick. Grab my trusty scissors. All right, let's go. Let's see here. All right. And all starting wrestlers that come in, they start off with a CTV grade with a grudge grade of 0. Let's see if this scratch card will fit him. Put that better than that. Let's try it again. All right. TV grade C, grudge grade 0. Okay, now we can get the match going. Clear my mess. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is set for one fall. First, representing Big Box Wrestling from Cambridge, Massachusetts, weighing 278 pounds. Good God. The Duke, DUKANE Spears. All right, remember, guys, this is not an invasion. Big Box Wrestling was invited to come over here to retrieve their championship after Mega Morgan lost it. Mega Morgan is a big box wrestling champion. He was their former world champion. So they've been asked to come here to fight for their belt back. And his opponent from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing 248 pounds, the Tonite Show, BEAU Phoenix. Miss Laydee is working overtime here tonight. Now she is accompanying accompanying BEAU Phoenix, but BEAU Phoenix does not have the help quality. So Miss Laydee will be out there on his corner. BEAU Phoenix will be in the favored spot. DUKANE Spears will be in the underdog. Tobacco Dupree will be DUKANE Spears' ally. That Dame will head into the hot box. He'll be at the ally of the favored. Let's grab. Let's grab Lola Cloud. All right, let's shuffle up the fast action card deck. All right, DUKANE's specialty is a suplex off the top rope for 4 points. And his finisher is the DUKANE Pain. Ooh, it's an ankle lock. He'll need to hit it with an 11 to 35. All right, let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 6. We're going to highlight reel R. All right, let's roll. We roll a 62 in highlight reel R. Face entrance disrupted by heel ally. Increase face grudge grade by 2 points. All right. Bo Phoenix is a heel. DUKANE Spears is a face. He heads on to the ring, but coming from behind, out there on the entranceway is the World Television Champion, Levi McCRAY, attacking DUKANE Spears, knocking him down, giving him brutal blows left and right. And this is the way we're going to start this match, with Laydee and gentlemen running amok here in We Live Wrestling. All right, 62. Increase face grudge grade by 2 points. So DUKANE will go from a 0 to a 2. Already from that vicious attack by Levi McCRAY from behind through the entranceway. It's getting heated. All right, the first card is Agile, and it's a submission. Bo does not have Agile. DUKANE, he has Agile, and he decides to put, well, he's got an armbar on Bo Phoenix. Wrestler scores 1 point and additional points until opponent breaks the hold with a die roll of 1, 2, 3. If the opponent is strong, he will need the die roll of 1 to 4. Is Bo strong? No, so he will need to roll a 1, 2, or 3 to get out of that armbar from the DUKANE Spears. 3, and Bo Phoenix quickly gets out of the way of that armbar. Wild card. We're heading over to Ring Matches wild card. There we go. We roll a 31. Is the wrestler quick? Wrestler darts out of way of ring intruder, scores 1 point. Referee restores order. Match continues. If not quick, Hotbox member enters ring and disrupts match, resulting in no decision, issues grudge match challenge. All right, Bo Phoenix, is he quick? Yes, he is quick. Bo Phoenix darts out of the way of ring intruder, and that is Tobacco Dupree, who decides to stick his nose in the business now after Levi McCRAY attacked DUKANE's out there on the entranceway. And Bo Phoenix, he gets out of the way of Tobacco Dupree. He scores a point, and folks, we're about to have a melee in the ring. But Lola Cloud is restoring order, and we will continue on with the match. Favorite. Bo is not favorite. DUKANE does not have favorite. Highlight reel A or B. We're going to roll. A is odds, B is even. We roll a 5. We're going to highlight reel A. We roll a 44. 44 says go to highlight reel C. Oh, we're going a couple of doors down to grab some sugar. And we roll a 64 in highlight reel C. Face and heel switch rolls. I don't like that one. All right, 26. Wrestler grabs beverage from fan and dumps it over opponent's head. Increase opponent's grudge grade by 2 points. To Tonite show, Bo Phoenix, he slides out of the ring. I think he's thirsty, folks, because he is grabbing some beverage from one of the fans here at ringside. Comes back in the ring. I think he's about to quench his thirst. Oh, but no. He tosses the soft drink to DUKANE Spears. All of that soda or beer getting into the eyes of DUKANE Spears. And he will get 2 grudge grades already. He's got now a 2. He will be going up to a 4. As we're witnessing antics from the Tonight Show, BEAU Phoenix. TV. BEAU has A, DUKANE has C. This will go to BEAU. We roll a 2. It's a bat breaker. Bat breaker for 3 points. Agile. BEAU does not have agile. DUKANE has agile with a star. This will go to him. He goes on offense. As we roll a 4, DUKANE comes back with a jumping spin kick, knocking BEAU Phoenix flat on his back. That is for 2 points. Heavy. BEAU does not have heavy. DUKANE does not have heavy. Powerful. BEAU has powerful, but only on a square. He's on a circle. DUKANE has powerful on a square. He's on a circle, so they can't use it. Smart. BEAU has smart on a circle. DUKANE has smart with a star. That means DUKANE can use smart anywhere on the match track. This will go to him. We roll a 6. Arm breaker. Trying to break the arm of BEAU Phoenix. That's for 1 point. The momentum is shifting back to DUKANE. Strong. BEAU does not have strong. DUKANE has strong, but only on a square. He can use it on the circle. Mean. BEAU has mean with a star. DUKANE does not have mean. This will go to BEAU. A back and forth match we have here. We roll a 2, and he's got, BEAU Phoenix has DUKANE in a chokehold for 1 point. Lola Cloud checking to see if it's legal, and it is. Grudge. BEAU has 36. DUKANE has 4. This will go to BEAU. We roll a 3. BEAU grabs DUKANE with a neck snap and reverse for 3 points. Quick. BEAU has quick with a star. DUKANE does not have quick. This will go to BEAU Phoenix. We roll a 1. Oh, and a palm thrust to DUKANE Spears. Under his chin, that's for a point for BEAU. Signature. BEAU is in control. And another palm thrust. Let's roll again to see how many points this will be. 5 points. He's going for the pin. BEAU did not land on a fatigue chip, so DUKANE will need his TV grade. 11 to 23. C to kick out. 25, that's 1. $66, that's 2. We're going to have to call it. And we do. 44, that is 3. BEAU Phoenix just defeated a member of the roster of Big Box Wrestling. DUKANE Spears. Let's roll for post-match. Oh, we rolled a 6. Who won the match? Heel or face? BEAU is a heel. We're going to highlight reel U for a heel. Once again. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. We roll a 44 on highlight reel U. Heel win results in face surrendering gimmick. Face also has TV grade reduced by 2 letter grades. We'll disregard that because DUKANE Spears does not belong to us, and he can't change his gimmick here at We Live Wrestling. Let's roll again. We roll a 35. Heel win results in new alliance with double-crossing face ally who makes heel turn. Man, I'm telling you, this highlight reel book is just changing things. Heel win, oh, I'm reading the wrong thing, 35. Heel win results in new alliance with double-crossing face ally who makes heel turn. So, the Double-crossing faces ally is Tobacco Dupree. Folks, do we have infighting within big box wrestling? Tobacco Dupree helps up a fallen DUKANE Spears, and he gives him a clothesline. Now, what in the hot hell is going on here? Tobacco Dupree just put his hands on DUKANE Spears, and he is going to town on him. Tim Tobacco Dupree working on the DUKANE Spears, both of them from big box wrestling, and Tobacco Dupree looks like he just double-crossed his ally, DUKANE Spears. Folks, what is going on here? And they are both big box wrestling all-stars. And just like that, Tobacco Dupree just turned his back on DUKANE Spears. Now, I don't know what to make of this, but Tobacco Dupree is part of big box wrestling. DUKANE Spears is part of big box wrestling. Is it infighting with them? I don't think it has anything to do with us. I think Tobacco Dupree and DUKANE Spears have had it out for each other a long time in big box wrestling. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody over there at a corporate champion. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to get it right. Corporate World Wrestling, also known as big box wrestling. Well, I don't know what's going on, but Tobacco Dupree just laid out DUKANE Spears. All right, folks, when we come back here on Saturday Night Slam, we're going to have tag team action. Jake and the PHATMAN taking on the Superhero Brothers. That's tag team action coming up next here, right after the Thriller Night Report. We'll be back. This is Cole Casey here with your Thriller Night Bump in the Night Report. Thriller Night is coming Friday at 8 p.m., October 31st. You can watch it right here, only on this YouTube channel, only on the Brog Jr. YouTube channel. We have 5 great matches to talk to you about. The main event for the Corporate World Wrestling Championship in a ladder match as WLW World Heavyweight Champion and the CWW Champion Scraper defends the CWW Championship against Big Box Wrestling All-Star Sean Canada. Can Sean Canada come out on top and take his title back to Big Box Wrestling? We have another huge match, an Object Grudge Match Challenge. The WLW Junior World Champion of Quad, Born a Beast Shock Lesnar, is going one-on-one against his Quad mate, the leader of Quad, the Wild Child, Mason Sensation. This looks like it's going to be a good one. Also, we have the WLW Women's World Championship on the line. 2 good friends going at it for the most prestigious women's prize in professional wrestling. Sweet Candy Corn defends her WLW World Championship against Busty Rhodes. In a horrorcore match, this one is going to be frightening. Backyard Bryce goes one-on-one with the WLW World Television Champion, LEVI McCRAY. What is a horrorcore match? We will find out at Thriller Night. Also, we have the Roy Boys, Daddy Rose and Mama's Boy, taking on Fright Night. And if the Roy Boys defeat Fright Night, they will be granted their family back. They get to have their family back in their arms on Thriller Night. That is all of the matches for Thriller Night, heading your way October 31st at 8 p.m. Friday night. Thriller Night, Bump in the Night. only on this YouTube channel, only on the Brog Jr. YouTube channel. This has been Cole Casey for your Thriller Night Report. All right, we are back here on WLW Saturday Night Slam. Our huge tag team matchup between Jake and the Fat Man and the Superhero Brothers. It's going to take place in just a moment as I shuffle up the fast action card deck. I cannot wait for a Thriller Night bump in the night. If you thought the first Thriller Night last year was awesome, this one is going to be even more awesome. All right, clear everybody away. Referee for this match will be Tag Team Specialist Zane Price. Jake the Fat Man injured one half of the Superhero Brothers. I think that was the strike they injured. And let's put down the Save a Partner chips. Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is set for one fall. It's a tag team match. First, from Asheville, North Carolina, weighing 310 pounds, PHATMAN RHODES, and his tag team partner from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing 242 pounds, Jake the Jock Hawk. Jake and the Fat Man. Looks like Jake and the Fat Man will be the underdogs. Jake has a TV grade of C with a grudge grade of 8. PHATMAN RHODES has a TV grade of B with a grudge grade of 15. Jake will start off this match. Their opponents from Centropolis, New York, with a combined weight of 488 pounds, the Strike, Backman, the Superhero Brothers. They're going to be favored. The Strike has a TV grade of A with a grudge grade of 4. Backman has a triple A with a grudge grade of 5. Let's see if they have anything. Nope. The Strike's injury, he is 100% now. No more injury. And Backman, ankle injury, injured for 5 matches. So I think this is the third or the second match. He's suffering an ankle injury at the hands of Jake and the Fat Man, just like how the World Tag Team Champions, the Oakland Raiders, suffered an injury at the hands of Jake and the Fat Man. Let me go back and take a look at them and see what kind of injury that was. I think it's to Ray Moon this time. Yep, injured for 3 matches with a sprained wrist. Let's see if Ray Ray has anything. Nope, Ray Ray does not. So Jake and the Fat Man are just putting injuries on the tag team division here in We Live Wrestling. All right, so that means Backman cannot use athletic qualities. He has to use non-athletic qualities, plus his TV. I think specialty. Let's see. Yep, using only non-athletic qualities like smart, favorite, cheat, along with TV and grudge grades. But looks like he is going to start this match against Jake the Jock. The Superhero Brothers are faces, and Jake and the Fat Man, they are heels. All right, the fast action card deck has been shuffled. Let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 3. We're going to highlight real low. We roll a 62 and highlight real low. 62 says, Commissioner makes glowing TV statement about wrestlers. Reduce grudge grades of both wrestlers and all Hotbox members by 2 points. I don't know why Commissioner Conrad Thompson is making criticisms of folks, or making statements, excuse me. Well, you know, Commissioner Conrad Thompson and Jacob the Fat Man had issues in the past. And we don't have anybody in the hot box. I'm going to grab Rolling Stone. Let's grab the World Tag Team Champions. Put them in the hot box. They'll be the allies of the favorite wrestlers. Jacob the Fat Man, their allies. It's Demolition. The foes for the Superhero Brothers, the Hip Hop Express. The foes for Jake and the Fat Man. They don't have any. And high grudge grades. We will leave it at that. All right, let's go back. That was 62. Commissioner Conrad Thompson making glowing TV statements about wrestlers, reduced grudge grades of both wrestlers and all Hotbox allies, Hotbox members, excuse me, by 2 points. All right, let's start with the Superhero Brothers first. Change their grudge grades. Batman has a 5. He will go down to a 3. The Strike has a 4. He will go down to a 2. All right, let's move on over to Jake and the Fat Man. Jake has 8. He will go down to a 6. If I could grab him, there we go. Fat Man Rhodes will go from a 15 to a 13. Now let's change the Hotbox members TV grudge grades. All right, Destro has both Destro and Mountain Ridge. They have a 10. They will go down to an 8. Okay, put them back in the underdog ally spot. The World Tag Team Champions, Ray Moon and Ray Rogue. Ray has a 22. He will go down to a 20. All right, Ray Moon has a 23. He will go down to a 21. And now the last team is the Hip Hop Express. Rolling Stone has a 9 and Young Slammer has a 9. They will go down to a 7. Whoops, broke my lid. There we go. All right, change Young Slammer. All right, that is done. Okay, I shuffled up the fast action card. All right, everybody is in place, and here we go. Test of strength if both wrestlers are strong and or powerful. BACKMAN is powerful. Jake the Jock is strong. BACKMAN is powerful on a circle. But that doesn't matter. They both have powerful and strong. BACKMAN holding his hands out for a test of strength against the Jock. I don't think he wants to do that. Okay, if both wrestlers are strong and or powerful, roll a die until ref break. A roll of 1 and 2, face scores 1 point. A roll of 3 and 4, ref breaks the hold. And a roll of 5 and 6, heel scores a point. Here we go, test of strength between BACKMAN and Jake the Jock. Of 4, Zane Price breaks the hold. You're no fun, Zane. All right, we have heavy. BACKMAN does not have heavy. Jake does not have heavy. Cheat. BACKMAN does not have cheat, and Jake doesn't have cheat. Quick. BACKMAN has quick on a circle. He's on a circle. Jake has quick, but only on a square. He needs to be on a circle, so this will go to BACKMAN. Chance hero. We roll a 3 and a snapmare quickly onto Jake the Jock. That's for 2 points. Has Jake down now. We roll a 3 and no tag. Trailing, and it's a comeback surge. This will go to Jock, who is trailing behind BACKMAN, and he gets 2 points. We roll a 6. Offensive scoring team tags and makes a double team maneuver, and they score an additional point, so Jake tags in Phatman RHODES. And I keep forgetting that BACKMAN can't use athletic qualities. Maybe remember that going throughout this match. All right, Phatman is tagged in. Both him and Jake the Jock stomping away on BACKMAN. BACKMAN, he sprawled out down in their corner, and that is an additional point for Phatman RHODES. Quick. Phatman is in control, but he does not have quick. We spin that bad boy. Excuse me. We spin that around. Specialty. BACKMAN, his specialty is Save the City, an electric chair driver with a die roll of points. And Phatman's specialty is a boom, a running splash in the corner for 2 points. This will go to the trailing wrestler, that is BACKMAN, as he saves the city electric chair driver onto Phatman RHODES. We're going to have to roll for points. 6 huge points. And just like that, BACKMAN is back in it in this match. We roll a 2, no tag. Favorite. BACKMAN is not favorite. Phatman does not have favorite. Trailing. Trailing wrestler is Phatman. This will go to him. As we roll a 5. Oh, and a choke slam. Reverse choke slam onto BACKMAN. That is for 3 points. He's about to choke slam him down to hell, folks, through that ring. And BACKMAN is hurt. We roll a 2, no tag. Cheat. BACKMAN does not have cheat. Phatman does not have cheat. Favorite. BACKMAN does not have favorite, and Phatman does not have favorite. Strong. BACKMAN doesn't. Phatman RHODES has strong with a star. This will go to him. He stays on offense. We roll a 3. Oh, he punches BACKMAN. BACKMAN falls flat. That is for a point. BACKMAN needs a tag. We roll a 2, no tag. Phatman RHODES stops it. Quick. Pac-Man has quick on a circle, but he cannot use it. And Phatman Rhodes does not have quick. Agile. Pac-Man does not have agile. Phatman does not have agile. Grudge. Pac-Man has 3. Phatman has 13. This will go to Phatman. We roll a 3. Oh, and a shoulder tackle. Knocking Pac-Man back down to the rank mat for 1 point. Folks, he is hurt. And he needs a tag desperately. We roll a 5. Offensive scoring team tags. Phatman tags back in. Jake the Jock Hawk. And here we go. Come get yourself some Jake. Mean. Pac-Man does not have mean. Jake has mean on his star. This will go to him. We roll a 2. Oh, and a trapezius nerve hold. He's got it on Pac-Man. That is for 2 points. I know he is in pain. 3. No tag. Grudge. Pac-Man has 3. Jake has 6. This will go to Jake. We roll a 6. Oh, and clubbing blows from Jake the Jock onto Pac-Man right there in the corner. Zane Price is telling Jake to open up those blows, and that's for a point. 1, and finally hot tag. Pac-Man tags in the strike. And here we go. We have TV. The strike has A. Jake has C. This will go to the strike. We roll a 3. He's got Jake in a chin lock. The Davy Boy Smith version of a chin lock for 3 points. We roll a 1. Jake hot tags in Phatman Rhodes. An exciting tag team match we have here on Saturday Night Slam. Cheat. The strike does not have cheat. Phatman does not have cheat. Mean. The strike doesn't have mean. Phatman has mean, but only on the circle. He is on the square. He cannot use it. Agile. The strike doesn't have agile. Phatman does not have agile. Heavy. The strike does not have heavy. Phatman Rhodes, he's heavy. All 310 pounds of him. And we roll a 5. Oh, a body avalanche for 3 points. He is going for the pin. Phatman landed on a save a partner chip. That means the strike will need his tag team partner's TV grade to save him from the pin. Pac-Man has a AAA, so he will need the 11 to 43 to save him from the pin. We roll a 52, that's 1. 41, that's 2. And the Pac-Man comes in and saves the day. Will there be a tag? 3, no tag. Favorite. The strike does not have favorite. Phatman does not have favorite. We have help. Nobody has the helped quality. Powerful. The strike does not have powerful. Phatman does not have powerful. Favorite again and again, nobody. Trailing. This will go to the strike, who is trailing Phatman Rhodes. We roll a 2. A knife hand chop to the chest of Phatman Rhodes. That's for 2 points. And he quickly rolls up Phatman. The strike landed on a fatigue chip. Phatman Rhodes will need the AAA. 11 to 43 to kick out. 32 he does. They now have 1 fatigue chip and a save a partner chip. 5. Offensive scoring team tags and does a double team maneuver for an extra point. The strike tags in Pac-Man. They both are giving chops to Phatman Rhodes' chest. They get a point, And PHATMAN, he falls on top of PHATMAN for the pin. PHATMAN will lead his tag team partner, Jake the Jock's TV grade of C. That is 11-23 to save him from the pin. Can he do it? 62, that is 1. 35, that is 2. And a 44, that is 3. That is it. The Superhero Brothers, they come out on top as the winners here over Jake and the PHATMAN. Now we're going to roll for post-match. We roll a 3. We're going to highlight Reel X. All right, we roll a 51 and highlight Reel X. Hotbox ally of defeated wrestler boils over after hearing unflattering comments in TV interview, charges into camera view and launches tirade. Increase grudge grade of ally by 2 points. All right, let's read it again. Hotbox ally of defeated wrestler. The defeated wrestlers is PHATMAN RHODES and Jake the Jockhawk, Jacob the PHATMAN. Their allies is Demolition. All right, Hotbox ally of defeated wrestler boils over after hearing unflattering comments in TV interview, charges into camera view and launches tirade. Increase grudge grade of ally by 2 points. Well, we understand that Cole Casey is going to interview the Superhero Brothers. All right, let's read that again. Hotbox ally of defeated wrestler boils over after hearing unflattering comments in TV interview, charges into camera view and launches tirade. Increase grudge grade of ally by 2 points. All right, take it away, Cole Casey.
Thank you, Broad Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, my guests right now are probably one of the most popular tag teams here in We Live Wrestling, probably in all of professional tabletop wrestling. I have PHATMAN and the Strike, the Superhero Brothers. PHATMAN, you're still suffering from an injury, but you are getting in the ring, getting into action. How do you feel right now?
Cole Casey, I feel good. Even though my ankle, I've sprained it. It's not well, but the doctors say I could stay on it. I can wrestle. Eventually, it will heal in time. But you know what, Jacob the PHATMAN, you're out here injuring people. You're injuring tag teams in this division. How about you? Let's see what they'll say. You know, I was about to be on a roll, but I forgot what I was going to say. So PHATMAN says, you're injuring tag teams, you're injuring wrestlers left and right, like you're big and bad, like you're a bunch of bullies. Well, you know what? Me and the Strike, you know what we do with bullies? We send them away for good. And let's see, the defeated wrestler, the allies of the defeated wrestlers boils over after hearing unflattering comments in TV interview, and that is Demolition.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, here is Demolition.
Cole Casey, you better get the hell out of there.
I'm going, Broad.
Folks, here we go. Demolition, Destro, Steel, and Mountain Ridge, they are standing toe-to-toe against the Superhero Brothers, and we need some people to get in and over here in the ring and stop this before it gets out of hand. And they launch themselves into camera view with a tirade. And they are going berserk. So they will gain TV grades. That is demolition, not TV grades, grudge grades. So they will go from an 8 now to back to a 10. All right, your winners are the Superhero Brothers. Our main event is coming up. Cactus Jackie going one-on-one against Busty Rhodes. Busty Rhodes is the new #1 contender for the WLW Women's World Championship. Let's shuffle up the fast action cards and get everything cleared away and back in its place. Get this main event going. Whoops, almost dropped them on the floor. Let's have out of the ring action in this match. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event set for one fall. First, from Consequences, New Mexico, Cactus Jackie. Cactus Jackie has a TV grade of B with a grudge grade of 4. Her opponent from Fort Worth, Texas, Busty Rhodes. Busty Rhodes has a AAA TV grade with a grudge grade of 17. Let's see if anything of importance on her. Yep, she has the strong star added. She can use strong anywhere on the match track because she has the star. She's been added that. Let's see if Cactus Jackie has anything. Nope, Cactus Jackie does not have one thing. Busty Rhodes is a face. Cactus Jackie is a heel. She will get the blue marker. Busty Rhodes will get the red marker. Let's roll for out of the ring. All right, we roll a 6 for Busty Rhodes. And for Cactus Jack, she will roll a 9. Right there on the yellow square. All right, let's roll for pre-match. But first, let's get senior referee Rock Hansen to referee this match. All right, now let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 2. We're heading to highlight reel O. All right, we roll a 56 in highlight reel O. Commissioner TV comments: diffuse anger of favorite wrestler. Reduce wrestler's grudge grade by 3 points. Conrad Thompson, the commissioner, consoling wrestlers in the back. And that was 56. Commissioner TV comments: diffuse anger of favorite wrestler. She will lose a grudge grade. I know. She will lose 3 grudge grades after being consoled or talked to in the back by Commissioner Conrad Thompson, probably giving her a little pep talk. So she will go from a 17 down to a 15. I know 14, that's 3 grudge grades she will lose. All right. Test of strength. Oh, we see another one. Is Busty strong or powerful? She is powerful. Cactus Jackie is strong. Okay, so we have a test of strength going on here between Busty Rhodes and Cactus Jackie. Again, if both wrestlers are strong and or powerful, roll a die until ref break. A die roll of 1 and 2, face scores 1 point. A die roll of 3 and 4, ref breaks hold. And if a die roll of 5 and 6, heel scores a point. Let's see what we get. We have a 6. Heel scores a point. Cactus Jackie gets a point. We roll a 4, and it is a ref break. Heavy. Busty does not have heavy. Cactus Jackie, she has heavy. She's about to go on a brutal offense here with a body breaker for 3 points. Grudge. Busty has 14. Cactus has 4. Busty goes on offense. We roll a 4. Oh, she pulls down the hair of Cactus Jackie, taking her down just like that. Rock Hansen issuing a warning about the hair. 1 point. TV. Busty has a AAA. Cactus has B. Busty stays on offense. We roll a 2. Oh, Busty running. High speed and a spear on Cactus Jackie. Speared her right out of her boots. That's for 4 points. Cheat. Busty does not have cheat. Cactus doesn't have cheat. Mean. Busty does not have mean, and Cactus does not have mean. Quick. Busty does not have quick. Cactus does not have quick. And Busty Rhodes feeling it from the fans after that spear and trailing comeback surge, and this will go to Cactus, who is trailing behind Busty Rhodes. We're going to roll, and it's for 3 points. Cheat. Nobody has it. Mean. Again, nobody has mean. Favorite. Busty does not have favorite. Cactus Jackie does not have favorite. Trailing. The trailing wrestler this time is Busty Rhodes. We roll a 5. Oh, a reverse and a choke slam on Cactus Jackie for 3 points. Planting Cactus down to the mat. Cheat. Again, neither wrestler has the cheat quality. Favorite. Busty does not have favorite. Cactus does not have favorite. Strong. All right, both wrestlers, they have strong. Busty has been added strong with a star. Cactus Jackie has strong with a star. To break the tie, this will have to go to the trailing wrestler, and that is Cactus Jackie, who goes back on offense with a roll of a 5. Oh, and she's got the Iron Claw on Busty Rhodes for 1 point, making Busty drop down to her knees. And the fans, they are booing Cactus Jackie. We have quick. Neither wrestler has quick. Agile. Busty has agile with a star. Cactus does not have agile. Busty on offense as she gets back up off of her knee. Oh, and a backflip kick just like that onto Cactus Jackie for 1 point. Grudge. Busty has 14. Cactus has 4. This will go to Busty. We roll a 5. As she gives a quick punch to Cactus Jackie. Oh my damn, that's for 1 point. Cactus trying to stay on her feet. We have powerful. Busty is powerful on a circle. Cactus does not have powerful. Busty is on a circle. This will go to her. She stays on offense. We roll a 6. Face first pile driver. Planting Cactus Jackie face first with that brutal pile driver for 3 points. BUSTY rolls Cactus over and goes for the pin. She landed on a fatigue chip. Cactus will need the AAA 11-43. 32. And BUSTY can't believe it. Cactus Jackie gets out of the pin. Cactus Jackie has one fatigue chip left. BUSTY Rhodes is arguing that 3 count. Favorite. BUSTY does not have favorite. Cactus does not have favorite. Trailing. This will go to Cactus, who is trailing. Cactus comes back with a knife hand chop across the chest of BUSTY Rhodes for 2 points. Smart. BUSTY is smart on a circle. She's on a circle. Cactus is smart, but only on a square. She's on a circle. This will go to BUSTY. We roll a 1. BUSTY evades Cactus Jackie. All around the ring, that is for a point. And she's scooping up Cactus Jackie now. Cactus Jackie has one fatigue chip. She has a TV grade of B. It will now be lowered to the TV grade C, 11-23. 35, that's 1. 14, she does. She kicks out. BUSTY Rhodes can't believe it again. Heavy. BUSTY does not have heavy. Cactus has heavy with a star. She can use it anywhere on the match track. We roll a 1. Full Nelson DDT from Cactus Jackie. Oh my damn. She goes for the pin. Cactus lands on a fatigue chip. BUSTY Rhodes will need the AAA 11-43 to kick out. 26, she does. BUSTY Rhodes has one fatigue chip left in this incredible main event we have here on Saturday Night Slam. Favorite. Neither wrestler has favorite. Helped. Nobody has the helped quality. Agile. BUSTY has agile with a star. Cactus does not. This will go to BUSTY as we roll a 3. A single leg power bomb from BUSTY Rhodes. A devastating maneuver, 3 points, and she can go for a finisher. Polka dot drop, the rocker dropper, 11-35 to hit it. Can she do it? 63, no! Cactus Jackie knew what time it was. BUSTY Rhodes has to go back to the yellow square. We have specialty. BUSTY's specialty is a couple of elbows to the opponent's head for 2 points. Cactus is the mandible claw for 4 points. This will go to the trailing wrestler, and that is BUSTY, as she's giving elbows to Cactus Jackie for 2 points. TV. BUSTY has AAA, Cactus has B. This will go to BUSTY. We roll a 6, and a side suplex for 5 huge points, and BUSTY can go for the polka dot drop again, 11-35. 32, she hits it. She hits the polka dot drop on Cactus Jackie, going for the pin. 1, 2, and count to 100. BUSTY Rhodes comes out victorious on this back and forth incredible women's match. Oh my damn, what an incredible match. Let's roll for post-match. We roll a 6. Who won the match? Face won the match. We're going to highlight Reel T. Is that what it says? Yep, highlight Reel T. What a 5-star match between BUSTY Rhodes and Cactus Jackie. As I head on over to highlight Reel T, because something is about to crank up here. All right, there we go. Highlight Reel T. Let's roll. We roll a 13. Decision change to no decision by secret agreement between heel and commissioner. Oh, let's read it again. Decision changed to no decision by secret agreement between heel and Commissioner Conrad Thompson. Commissioner Conrad Thompson is heading on down to the ring. Looks like he is about to congratulate these two for a job well done and an entertaining match. But Cactus Jackie is whispering something in Conrad Thompson's ear. And Conrad Thompson is heading over to senior referee Ron Canton, giving him some information. And Ron Canton, he's saying he's turning it into a no decision. Unbelievable. Busty Rhodes won that match fair and square. And now here comes Conrad Thompson with a little tidbit from Cactus Jackie, and now having Ron Canton reverse his decision. Busty Rhodes won clean, fair and square, and now Ron Canton is saying it's a no decision now, changing it to a no decision, and nothing else after that. Folks, we're going to take a look at this further, because what did Cactus say to Conrad Thompson to have Ron Canton change his decision on this match? And Busty Rhodes is the #1 contender for the WLW Women's World Championship. But we will find out and see what that was all about. I knew Conrad Thompson couldn't keep his nose out of things. Well, he is the commissioner, but there's just some things that he needs to stay out of, okay? Because there is no business for that. Changing decision. Busty Rhodes was the clear-cut winner, and now a no decision. But we're going to get a hold on that and see what the hell else is going on, all right? All right, Saturday Night Slam has been rolled by Face to the Mat, created by Keith Avalon. If you want this awesome game, head on over to the channel's description and click on that link and get this awesome game on your table real quick, okay? Because it's good, it's awesome, I like it, I enjoy it. Nothing like professional wrestling. Probably one of the best professional wrestling board games I have ever played, okay? So it's Face to the Mat by Play Games. If you enjoyed this video, how about hit that like button? You can subscribe and comment down below. I would like to thank my 18 subscribers. I'm up to 18. Can you believe that? That's great. I really appreciate that. I'm really trying to grow my community, and I like to do with some people who like what I like. We're all like-minded. I like professional wrestling and game shows, yep. But I would like to thank those subscribers. Again, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe, and I will kindly say thank you. All right, we will have some more WLW action coming up tomorrow night on Sunday Night Smash, coming from the Davis Arena here in Louisville, Kentucky. Your voice of We Live Wrestling, Brog Jr., saying have a good one, folks.